Often, we find ourselves surrounded by people with a basket of annoying behaviors that are far from ideal. These toxic traits, exhibited by the average person, often go unchecked, as many people fear the confrontation or backlash that may arise from calling them out. But among the multitude, there exists an enigmatic breed of men who are not constrained by such fears: Sigma males. These unique men operate on a different plane, exhibiting no hesitation in shutting down toxic behaviors and attitudes when they encounter them. They simply don't have the time to deal with non-sensical behavior from others. Sigma males aren't your typical men striving for societal acceptance or fitting into traditional roles. Rather, they are drawn to a different path, one that may seem solitary and unconventional to most. This path, however, is filled with a profound sense of expertise, solitude, ambition, and meaning that aligns with their intrinsic values. These men are unapologetically themselves, not swayed by societal norms or peer pressure. So, what are these annoying or toxic traits that most people tend to exhibit that Sigma males will not stand for? Well, in this video, I'll be discussing 8 things Sigma males will shut down immediately. Number 1. Disrespectful behavior. In the initial stages of building new relationships, Sigma males are quick to make their boundaries crystal clear. Their proactive approach in setting these guidelines helps prevent future misunderstandings and avoid situations where resentment could fester. Sigma men believe in the importance of transparency and upfront communication, desiring people in their lives to understand and respect what they stand for from the very start. Consequently, they will not shy away from calling out undesirable actions like flaky behavior or dishonesty. Any form of disrespect is quickly shut down, reinforcing their commitment to maintaining a circle that respects their values and boundaries. This approach helps ensure that the relationships they form align with their principles and that the respect within these relationships is mutual. This is another reason why Sigma males tend to have very few friends or relations in their lives, because they set high standards early on. Number 2. Arguing with a brick wall. When Sigma males find themselves in an argument with a person who remains stubbornly entrenched in their perspective, refusing to entertain logic and instead arguing from a place of ego and emotion, they have no problem disengaging immediately. Rather than getting caught in an endless loop of disagreement, a Sigma is more likely to acknowledge the stalemate, agree to disagree, and move forward. They value their time and mental peace and comprehend that arguing with someone unwilling to be swayed by reason is often fruitless. This level-headed approach underscores their ability to prioritize their energy and navigate conflicts efficiently. A Sigma may simply just turn and walk away from an argument without another word once they realize they're in a gridlock. Number 3. Alpha males who try to size them up. When an alpha male attempts to size up the Sigma male, the alpha is often caught off guard. Sigma males aren't easily intimidated. Rather, their unique blend of confidence, resilience, and self-sufficiency often leaves others, including alpha males, feeling somewhat in awe or even intimidated. In the face of an alpha's attempt to assert dominance, a Sigma would immediately assert his own boundaries. He communicates clearly and assertively that he is not one to be trifled with or controlled. A Sigma will make an alpha know that he lives life differently and on his own terms, and he will not conform to what the alpha wants. A Sigma portrays this message not just directly, but indirectly through his strong body language, firm posture, solid eye contact, and with conviction too, as if he already knows that the alpha will respect his boundaries. Number 4. Manipulative behavior. The Sigma male's deep-seated values of self-reliance, mental fortitude, and well-being are critical to them, and any attempts to undermine these through deception or manipulation are instantly shut down. Sigma men are quick to recognize such tactics because they themselves are masters of deception and manipulation. However, this doesn't imply they use such tactics themselves, but rather, it enhances their ability to spot when they are on the receiving end of such ploys. When confronted with such behavior, Sigmas immediately make it clear that it's unacceptable, asserting their boundaries and reinforcing their stand against this toxic behavior. A Sigma will completely cut out a person from his life with ease if they prove to be manipulative. This is a Sigma's strong suit, as most people have difficulty cutting people out of their lives. Sigmas can do it without a second thought. Number 5. Excessive complainers. Sigma males display a notable aversion to constant negativity, particularly from those who incessantly complain about trivial matters. They find this behavior not only tiresome, but also counterproductive, especially when the issues at hand could be resolved with a bit of proactivity and assertiveness. For Sigma men, who are generally solution-oriented and self-reliant, the constant whining over minor problems feels like an unnecessary drain on their mental energy. Rather than indulging these excessive complainers, a Sigma will swiftly shut down such interactions. They may tactfully steer the conversation towards more constructive topics, or choose to limit their interaction with the whiner altogether. Number 6. Disloyal friends or relationships. Sigma males place immense value on loyalty and trust in their relationships. When these values are broken, a Sigma's response is typically swift and decisive. If a friend or partner proves to be disloyal or deceitful, Sigmas do not hesitate to sever such relationships, reflecting their zero-tolerance policy for such behaviors. A Sigma male's trust is not easily earned. It requires time, consistency, and a certain depth of connection for them to genuinely trust someone. As a result, the breaking of that trust constitutes a severe breach of their personal values, making recovery from such a situation nearly impossible. While Sigma males' responses to disloyalty can seem cold-blooded, their approach is often justified. By decisively cutting ties with disloyal people, they protect their mental and emotional well-being, maintaining their preference for trust and loyalty in their relationships. Number 7. Overly pushy salesman. When confronted with a salesperson who refuses to accept a polite no and insists on pushing their product or service, a Sigma male's response is firm. They don't shy away from standing their ground, effectively shutting down the pushy sales pitch. There comes a point where they realize their time is more important than listening to a rehearsed sales pitch script of some overly aggressive salesperson. Overly pushy and aggressive salesmen are typically manipulative and disingenuous, and come across as caring more about making a sale than the customer's actual needs or wants. Most people may feel pressured into staying in the conversation and sales pitch. A Sigma male, on the other hand, values his time preciously and will hang up or walk away immediately. Number 8. Overly flirtatious women. Sigma males often take notice of certain behaviors that may serve as red flags. One such behavior is excessive flirtation. When a woman exhibits overly flirtatious behavior, particularly if it's not exclusive to the Sigma, but rather displayed with every man, Sigmas are quick to recognize this pattern. They understand that such behavior can often be a symptom of deeper issues, such as a lack of respect for boundaries or a need for constant attention, which may persist in a potential relationship, leading to discomfort and disrespect. Consequently, Sigma men tend to shut down advances from overly flirtatious women promptly. They value genuine connection, respect, and loyalty in their relationships, and excessive flirtation that indicates a lack of these qualities is seen as a clear red flag. Thus, rather than getting entangled in potential drama, they choose to step back and maintain their peace and self-respect. If you agree with the points I made in this video, let me know in the comments. For more videos on Sigma males, check out some other videos on this channel. Thank you for watching. For those looking to achieve greatness, like the video and subscribe for more. We upload multiple times per week. Click here to see how Sigma males display dominance over other people.